Well, howdy do, everybody. It is I, Super Paul Games, and welcome back to Crusader Kings II. Let's take a look at what France is doing. Remember when France's capital was Paris? Not anymore. Apparently, they have come to a peace with Italy. I believe they lost that war. They're defending against the Cathar uprising and Lullard uprising. Good! That means the Catholic religion is falling apart. And France is having to deal with that. Most excellent. And what about Italy? Italy has been kind of our friend. Italy's defending against a peasant revolt. What about the stupid Holy Roman Empire? Stupid officially is part of their name. They're defending against Oscar the Chaste in the Scottish Templar de jure holding war over Carrick. And they're defending against the Fraticelli revolt. I love all these religious revolts fucking them over, which is fair after all the time they try to fuck us over with a religion. And there's the King of Scotland attacking Grandmaster Andre of the Knights Templar. Good. Let them all turn on each other. What about the King of Sweden? Oh, peaceful little kid. Iceland divided. And let's go to factions, have a dangerously scary independence faction. A little less scary than it was before, but still quite a threat. We're going to have a bunch of these people getting ransom notes. I don't think we have any old men awards, do we, anymore? Nope. This old man wants to leave an independence faction. Fucker. It is our half-brother, Shitpants. We bribed. My liege, I've collected a tithe in Constantinople. The money should reach you together with this letter. Shitpants, you've been the best steward ever. Okay, this works out. We gave him like 140 gold to bribe him, and then he came back with taxes of like over 300 gold. Hell yeah. Getting it done. Little Lex, the Emperor, is only 3 years old. He's got to start developing some good stats soon. Just more ransom notes. So the things we want to avoid right now are starting wars. Who is this? Bogoris Germanov claims he would be a better steward than Prince Shitpants. Get the fuck out of here, son. Get the fuck out of here. Lex is like, I rule here. Shitpants has been the best steward we have had in a long time, if not ever. So you could say, give Shitpants a chance. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Let's see, does Shitpants like us better then? No. Well, if that guy comes back again, we're gonna tell him to go fuck off. Come on, when a steward shows up and is like, here's a bunch of gold! Hell yeah, you're gonna stay steward. How's the King of Kiva doing? Traditionally, he's been a... Oh, there's a little kid King of Kiva, and he doesn't hate us! Excellent. Your dad was an asshole. We're not going to bribe you. Your dad died at 46 of natural death. Thank God. I think that was Tangri punishing him for being a giant dickhole. That's my eulogy for him. Man, somebody's got a big rubble problem right here. Not me, though. We do still have the Catholic uprising here in Holland. I think they're attacking our regent. He looks so sad. His wife is... That's probably why his wife's mad. Doesn't help they're probably related. You're the regent of the Emperor. Why doesn't he help us? He doesn't want to. Oh, you have no balls. Your kids aren't inbred, are they? Nope. This guy's a little quick. He's really smart. Oh, unfortunately, one of their children is sickly, though. That's disappointing. Hopefully the kid pulls through, since he's another one of our Dicktopolous clan. Family reunions for this clan must be ridiculous. Not only because you're like, oh, there's an emperor, there's the duke, there's the king, but there must be thousands of them. We can usurp a title, the duchy here. We're not going to worry about that right now. We may do that eventually, but right now, if we're going to spend money, it's going to be spent keeping these factions under control. Which I am super surprised. Maybe it's because we have a bigger military? Alright, so why don't we get some more troops? Let's get some light infantry. We're going to send them there so that if our other retinue units ever get back, they're trying to, that they can get some light infantry in them. Because one of them is short of light infantry. Yeah, these guys have no light infantry in there. I'm not a fan of that. Want to have a well-balanced troop. You know, grouping. Not pooping. Little Emperor. Too young to choose a focus? Or an ambition? Who needs to be educated? Who's that? Our niece. Sure, great. Who cares? Once this army gets here too, we'll probably merge them, because I believe these guys have light infantry. So we can try and get the light infantry. Yeah, these guys have no cavalry. These are very unbalanced units. If we look at the other two units of the retinue, you can see very balanced here. Very well, less balanced here than I realized. Whatever. Alright, let's merge you bitches. We'll split you in two. And the reason they're all divided... Oh, you have no cavalry there. That's horrible. Is we don't want one area to have too many guys, because that's when you start to suffer from attrition. Day Grey of the Irish Liberation Revolt has declared the liberation of Ireland. How could you Irish people turn on us? We have brought you the ways of Tangri, the great Guiscard. Well, that's a lot of troops. Holy shit. It's like 12,000. Yeah, I'm not sending anybody to fight that. Hopefully our local landlords that we put in charge can defend. I'm starting to wonder if we should do something about the Catholics here. I just don't want to send our retinue too far from home. Somewhere else converted to Tengri faith. During all this. Let's see how the Byzantines are doing. The Byzantines have put down their own rebellion. They're at peace. How about the Caliphate? How's he doing? He's at peace too. Wow, it is a time of relative peace. I mean, I'm sure there's some wars in other parts of the world, I mean, that aren't big, but this is the most peace I think we've ever seen. Is this French? No, you are independent Waldensian country. Interesting. I bet it's because they quit being Catholic and then declared independence. Ooh. Looks like a lot of the Irish rebels already got their shit kicked in. Or they got boats. I hope they're not boats. Blessings upon your house. I've discovered a plot where High Chief Lubajek of Kipchak seeks to fabricate a claim on the throne. Alright, you know what that means, y'all. Time to start putting people in prison. Oh. Can't put him in prison. Can't put him in prison. Apparently we can't put some of these guys in prison. They might be in foreign courts. And why does it say Emperor Alexis trying to kill someone? He's not trying to kill anybody. Let's look at our intrigue. We're not trying to kill anybody. What the hell's the game doing? I'm confused. I must have clicked on the wrong thing. Alright, that's probably enough prisoners. Anybody want to be ransomed? Because we could use the money. Our prison is really a revolving door to make money. We're going to look at something else. Oh, dangerous factions. Is that the Independence faction? The Independence faction is slightly grown. Do you want something, sir? I have no honorary titles for you. I can buy you off for less than 40 gold? Have some gold, my friend. What about this guy with the stylish creep stash? I want to imprison you for how bad your mustache is. Ooh, we can bribe him off real cheap, like. Why don't we? We already gave him stuff, so I'm not going to worry about that. I wonder if these rebels just have really shit technology. Because it looks like this guy here is beating the crap out of him. Wait, those are French troops. Excellent! Let France fight a rebellion against the rebels for us. I wonder if that's who destroyed them. Because there are these big armies here that are not of our country. Awesome. Now, is that not the best of all worlds? The French, who are Catholic, are crushing the Irish, probably Catholic rebels for us. Just because they don't like the rebels. What a good day. Oh, apparently there were more Irish somewhere. Oh, apparently those guys are all friends with the Irish rebels. Oh, that's alright. The French lose troops, the Irish lose troops. That's all good for us. So Lex, how are you doing? Man, Lex has had it so much easier than his dad had it. Radigan, maybe I'm wrong, but I believe Radigan II, when he took over, there were like constant groups of people that wanted to be independent. We ended up having to fight them all one by one, basically to keep them separate. My Emperor, I'm pleased to report the majority of the population of Sussex, ooh, sex sounds fun, have converted to the Tangri religion. Look at that. Let's go to the religious view. Look at that, Tangridism taking place, getting a foothold into England. And interestingly enough, is that the King of Germany revolting against the Holy Roman Empire? Excellent. That could be very excellent if they succeed. He might. He seems to have more troops. Most interesting. Unfortunately, we cannot usurp that title. Oh man, I want the King of Germany to win this. That would be excellent. Because then it would be easier for us to claim all of Germany. Who the hell are these guys? Why are they our enemies? Maybe they're allies with some rebels or some shit. I don't know. He's 3 years old. He's not worried about... Oh, he's 4 now. He's probably just worried about playing with his wooden soldiers. In his case, he can fight with real soldiers. And Galatia still exists. That is crazy. That's a little country that could. Hey, old man. Who's your son? Oh, he's already got a wife. Alright, we can give out a new commander title. Why don't we? We will give it to... shit. We'll give it to this guy. The Independence faction is growing again! Didn't we just give you a commander title? You want some money? 208? Go get fucked. That ain't happening. How about this fat man? No, this fat man hates us. He's ambitious. What about the King of Lithuania? How much longer do you... The King of Lithuania is going to die soon. What about his heir? Why don't we bribe his heir now? Get on his good side while it's cheap. We spent 20 gold to get 40, you know, points of influence. You gotta keep an eye on that independence faction, though. How is the war going for you, King of Germany? 3% in favor of Kaiser Hartmann. That's you, right? No, you're Theodoric. Theodoric of York? What a dork. Once autosave is done, I'm gonna go see who the Emperor is. It's not the Emperor. Did I read it wrong? Sometimes I don't pay attention very good. Just like I don't use the language of English very good. Theodoric of... Oh, yeah, the Kaiser is the head of the Holy Roman Empire, apparently. How are you winning? You've got no army, bro. Your army is about 5,000 strong, and his is over twice that. Come on, King of Germany, if you win, we might get closer to totally destroying the Holy Roman Empire. That'd be awesome if we destroyed the stranglehold that Catholicism had on Europe. Look at all the Lollards here. Fraticelli's down here. Waldensians up here. There are Cathars somewhere. Ooh, look at that. This army here. These are the rebels here that are winning the Catholic uprising. And they will take this castle, but their numbers are dwindling. They are losing people in their war. And since these are our vassals' territory, I'm not really too worried about who lives and who dies, as long as in the long run, the rebels die off. Plus their leader is ancient. He could hypothetically die... Oh, I guess he's not ancient. He's only 39. He's my age. Oh, shit. I'm gonna die. Bye, everybody. I'm dead now. On the inside. Come on, Theodoric of York. Start winning your war. 7% in favor of the Kaiser. No, you ass face. Though I had thought Sava to be a more reasonable man. Remember, this is a 4-year-old talking. His request to be allowed to duel his rival was slightly erratic. You are a nobody, sir. And you are banished, you old man. You cannot go around murdering people. We are living in the enlightened age of 1313. In the year 1313-5, if man is still alive. He will dance to jive. I don't know what I was talking about. But that's like every day of my life. We're actually putting some money away. You know what? Since we are... Let's upgrade some shit. I want a castle town. We don't have the tech we need for it there. What about in Sofia? We don't have the tech there either. Chernovo? Oh, that's not going to make us a lot of money. I could have sworn... Thrake! It's only +2. It's got to be a better one. +2. Maybe that's the best we can do. Because I want to make some more money. Okay, we'll build it here in Dicktopolous. That'll help us make more money once it's finished being built. We're actually doing pretty well money-wise. The greed of our vassals got us under the vassal limit, thank God. Thank Tangray. I'm sorry, oh no, I was blasphemous. I will be punished. Ooh, 3% in favor of the Kaiser. Just a little while ago it was 7%? Quit flipping out. I hope that means Theodoric of York is going to win this war. That'd be awesome. Wait, what are you fighting for? It better be independence. Oh, just a lower crown authority? I don't care about that. Unless it leads... No, I don't care about that. Because I don't think that'll lead to the general instability we want in the Holy Roman Empire. It could. It could make the Emperor weaker, and it could mean more people declare independence. It's possible. Not positive. Alright, retinue. We're going to move you guys north. We're going to ignore the King of Georgia. Because he probably wants to marry some relative of his. He's like, hey, that 4-year-old kid, he doesn't know about incest. He'll probably let me marry my mom. Not cool, man. Not cool. Oh, what happened to the Independence faction? What the hell? This kid is blessed. Oh, wait, no, it was down there. I just had to scroll down. Never mind. King of Lithuania is the new head of it. Dude, what? How much is it going to take? You wanted a bunch of money, didn't you? 203. Dude, that's too much. Come on, you're being greedy, man. What about this dweeb with a dumbass haircut? 62? That's a little steep. It probably isn't. We're going to bribe him. Try and get him out of the faction. What about the High Chief here? Why do you hate us so much? You're envious. You don't like that our personal domain is too big. We will give you a gift. 50 gold for 40 influence. That's not much different than the other guy, but now that I think about it, maybe that is good. Maybe in this situation it's worth it. Yeah, there we go. Get that independence faction to go down. What about this butt face? He doesn't like us because he's Russian and we're not. What are your kids? Russian? I was hoping they'd be Bulgarian. What if I give you a gift? 77? A little steep, but we got the money. Grease the wheels. Look at the King of Lithuania is like, no one wants to join my revolution. Well, at least you're 63. You're going to die soon. And we already bribed your kid. His kid won't like us as much once he inherits. At least I think it's this kid. Yeah, it looks like it. But because we already bribed him when he was cheap, he will hopefully like us more than he would have otherwise. Alright, let's get these retinue units up here. We're going to finally deal with the Catholic uprising. And then we might come back and deal with these Swedish raiders. How are these Irish rebels doing? We are currently kicking the crap out of the Irish rebels. Not because we fought them, but because they were busy fighting the French. How lovely of the French to help us, even though we took their capital a while back. Alright, everybody, that's going to be the end of this episode. Happy New Year! Things are going pretty good for little Lex. I don't want to jinx it. I hope I did not jinx it. I'll see you all next time when we have more wild and crazy adventures. Take it easy, everybody.